Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our website. Today we have with us Mr. Billal Muhammad. He's one of our teachers on the English TVTC intensive program. Welcome to the program, Billal.
Thank you for having me.
Billal, at the beginning I would like you to tell us something about yourself.
Okay, yes, I'm from America, and I've been in Saudi Arabia for about 6 years. 5 years teaching in Riyadh on the high school level and university level. I came to Jeddah in July and started with the TVTC project to help to advance the students who want to learn English.
Yeah, fantastic. Billal, one of the things that we had in this program is that we had a football tournament at the beginning of the program. Could you tell us something about why did you suggest and why did you ask for this football tournament during this English intensive program?
Well, one of the things I realized coming from America and being a student athlete is the importance of students playing and participating in sports at the same time that they're learning. I also have a company that we run sports programs after school here in Saudi Arabia, and we realize the importance of this of sports because the students, when they go to school only, they get bored and they can't exercise their body. They're only exercising their minds. So we try to keep them active and keep them moving. So one of the #1 sports in Saudi Arabia is football, soccer. So we figured that if we started a football tournament to go in accordance with the educational performance, that we could produce a student that's well-rounded, more like a total student.
Yeah, I totally agree. Billal, one of the things that we saw in this program is that it's not only a football tournament, but we saw the teachers, native speakers, the teachers that are working with the students in organizing this tournament. Can you talk something about how this helped directly with their English?
Yes, because they were playing sports, they had to use the language, they had to use the sports terminology, and all of the teachers were communicating with them in English. And we always encourage them to meet before the game and after the game and to show good sportsmanship. And also with them seeing the teachers outside of the classroom, it helped for the students to see the teachers in a new perspective. Normally they see them as the leader in front of the classroom, but now they see them on the same playing field, so they're more like them, more like their friends. So that's a good relationship to build with the teacher-students.
Yeah, I think that's what I saw when we were recording some of the football matches that were taking place. Billal, now you have your own philosophy or your own understanding of sports and education, and can you tell us something about how does it affect teamwork? How can it build a teamwork that reflects in the classroom? How can this sports help students?
One of the things that sports helps to do is to build self-confidence. When a person builds self-confidence in themselves, they can perform in the classroom and outside of the classroom. A lot of times school only helps students perform inside of the classroom, but the majority of their life happens outside. They never get prepared for this kind of training. One of the things sports teaches them is to discipline themselves and to balance their lives. So there's a time for learning, there's a time for exercising, there's a time for working with people. Teamwork is another important concept that you mentioned, which is also important that they really also don't learn in the classroom. It's more of an individual experience. But when they play sports, they have to learn to work with different personalities. They have to learn how to work together, how to build things, how to compete, and eventually how to either win and accept losing. So these are all important concepts that need to be learned in order to build, once again, a total student.
Very interesting. Billal, can you also tell us, since you were directing or supervising the football tournament at the same time you were teaching, how did you see the students react inside the classroom? How did they react to each other and to their other classes? So did it help? What did it do?
Well, that's a very good point. We noticed that once we started the tournament, most of the students were separated according to their class or their pods, their individual groups or their sections. After we started the football tournament, we noticed that the students the camaraderie was there, meaning that they were able to meet new students from other classes meet students from other sections, and this is very good for the learning environment because it's not only about the competition that brings the people together, it's also the understanding that everybody's playing to have fun, and we're enjoying each other's company. So we noticed a very direct relationship between the students performing in the game and also performing in the classroom. They would also increase their level of attention because now the teachers that were playing with them and refereeing and supporting them are now in the classroom, so there was a better relationship between the teachers and the students.
Well, Billal, I thank you very much for coming, and I know it's a long topic and I have several questions, and I think we would be happy to have you another time where we can talk about this subject and other subjects. Thank you for coming, Billal.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure.
Well, folks, this is the end of our broadcasting today. I hope you listen, and thank you for watching, and hope to see you again soon. And Assalamu alaikum.